because
Sexualized.
yeah. Also, like this started many years ago, but I'm saying like this whole trend started many years ago. But I'm saying like talking about like modern, like right now in the last like 3 to 4 years,
Mm.
like this is just part of what happened. You know, with COVID, a lot of people were
Yep.
isolated, and then like they lacked the social skills. A lot of them
Mm-hmm.
got through high school and stuff like that under those kind of conditioning. So
Mm-hmm.
they're like, and also it's like more and more people nowadays use apps, but it also introduces a gray zone where a lot of illegal activity is conducted on the internet nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so like I I
Oh, for sure.
literally think I literally think that eventually because of the whole trend, like all of these like in terms of like network and stuff like that, like what's been done on the internet often gets overlooked and it's not even being like the laws are not enforced either. I think it's just being normalized. Like people are okay with it. Like who cares if your news got like stolen? Like who the fuck gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like I think it's being
Yeah.
normalized as well. So it
Yep.
makes it so that like really no, it is like the Wild West, right? The internet it
Yeah.
is like the Wild West. Like nobody's really governing it. Nobody's really nobody gives a shit if you know do crazy stuff online. Like
To
really.
be fair,
I mean, to
I'm
be
just
fair,
waiting for that era when they create a robot that you can sleep with and see you will see some stupid shit all over the world. Like
bro,
literally
that shit
No,
will
but
stupid.
happen.
I think as a society, I think society is real also. But a lot of times when you talk to people online, people are gonna give you the opinion that what happens online stays online. It doesn't really affect you. But I don't think so. I think
That
it's
bullshit.
we're seeing the
Nah.
effect. We're seeing the effect. I know I'm getting into some like deep subject. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but like
No, I don't
I
care.
think
I want to hear
The
it,
people
man.
are
The
stupid.
world is going
The
crazy.
people. Let me say something real quick. The people who honestly like kind of shy away from these type of conversations, honestly, are the most stupidest people that you would probably meet, because it just shows these people's lack of critical thinking skills and like lack of forward thinking. And it's like if you really see like just like these different trends and how like um normalization breeds desensitization, it really makes sense to how it's like that also kind of reinforces like basically as you said like the lack of social skills,
Yep.
but it's like it's like the lack of social skills like is bred through the isolation, because the isolation isn't a isolated incident. It comes from just like
yeah.
people like I don't know.
You're not born
I
like that. You're not born like that,
Yeah.
and it's prolonged exposure to that kind of like isolation that makes you like it kind of fucks up with how you think too, right? So like
Yeah.
Of course,
yeah,
of
because
course.
that's why you see like
Look
there's
at
a
it back
rise
in
in
'60s and '70s. '60s and '70s, women that like they dress like what they want, and people don't even look and shit like this. But now,
They dress like
like you
damn
see, if the
prostitutes
people have
now.
thirst, like have
no like
thirst
but
over,
here's the problem. Here's the
like what are
problem
you guys
with a lot of these
doing?
modern chicks. If you go to downtown area, like you can barely call that thing a dress, bro. Like that's not really like you know what I'm saying?
It's not
I
even a
know,
fucking dress
I
when
know, but
that
it's
Like
thing's
become
they
fucking
look like
cheesy.
showing.
yo they look like that chick. Who's that chick? They look like the Kanye's wife, bro. Like you know that chick that walks naked. Oh
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know literally what you're talking about, and it drive people nuts. You know, in the name of freedom. I mean, your freedom ended up when it crossed my freedom. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you don't want people. People. You know,
No, but then they get to complain. They
women
said
complain
everybody's
about, oh,
staring
he
at you. You're like,
harassing
well,
me.
look at the way you're fucking dressing yourself, bro.
I know, right? Like you
What the
dressing like
fuck?
this, you dressing like this for people to watch. You expose things for us to watch. Why you accuse me that I'm harassing you when you expose your body? Like dress like a normal people, and no one will look at you. But you dressing like this
Yeah,
and expect me
yeah.
not looking at
Well,
you. I
it's
mean, you okay to expose that part of your body to public?
well,
It's not my fault.
it gets even
Nah,
worse than
this
that
society
because
is
now they're
fucked, man.
proud of it. Cause like I got this
No,
one girl
no,
at work. She
I'm
literally
fucking
goes
sick
around
of-
telling
like,
everybody
it's-
she's a community hoe, and I'm like, damn,
It's stupid.
No,
It's
it's
stupid.
hypocritical.
it
It's
is.
hypocritical.
No,
I'll tell
it
you
is
why,
double
right?
standard. It
So-
sure is double standard.
No, because everybody's desensitized to all this crap, but at the same time, on
We
the
spend
flip
our money
side,
on it.
you get these super woke ass people who are like sensitive and squeamish about like the tiniest fucking thing,
That's
and
a
then
different
you're
level.
just like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking snowflakes? And then
That's a different level
No,
I
but
don't
that's-
want to even talk about.
Oh, don't
Yo,
forget
but
about
that's the thing, right?
OnlyFans.
That's the thing when they talk about when I tell people, listen, that's a first world problem. That's not a real problem. People don't get that. People don't understand that. Like these guys are jumping around like fucking Greta Thunberg. Like nobody gives a fuck about like what you're talking about. Like no, like you have first world problems. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Yep.
Like people don't get that. You know?
No, they don't.
Yeah. And then
Like-
don't forget
Like
about
this
OnlyFans.
is the
That shit
funny
happened
part.
during
This is the
COVID.
funny part. And only freaking what they are. Like let's be honest.
I
1
have a
million,
neighbor who's a
2
real
million,
Karen. I have a
3
neighbor who's a real
million.
Karen.
3 million
Oh my
more
God.
people, you know, and they try to affect freaking 8 billion. Like, I don't get it. Like, even if it's 10 million, who cares? Like, majority always freaking win. Now, shut up. Do your thing. Don't brag about it. Don't try to force kids to
No,
do
that's
what
why
you
that's
say.
why we're going to a post-apocalyptic problem. Like I'll tell you what it
it's
is. All right.
stupid, man. It's
When you think
stupid.
about it, it's like this, right? Anybody who you ask mostly men, because men and women are raised differently. You know,
Yes.
like I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just telling you this is how it is. Right?
I know.
But people don't want to recognize that. People don't want to recognize that. Okay, have you ever seen a woman jump into a building that's on fire to save her dog or save
Hell
her
no.
family member? I don't think so.
No.
You'll never see that. But you
Hell
only
no.
see that with a man. You know why? You know why? Men are taught to be like we have a higher what's known as like our brain development. Like our brain development is raised with a higher morality index. But then people
Yeah.
are gonna tell you, oh, but men perform most of the crimes. I'm like, yo, that's the testosterone, bro. Like that's not correlated. I'm talking about the fact that I'm talking about that like men do majority of violent crimes. It doesn't mean crime in general, but I'm saying violent crime, but men also stop those violent crimes. So what you're saying is nonsensical, right? So like people don't understand
Bro,
that. I'm
I
like,
was
yo,
in
men
war
are
zone. Let me
bred
tell
and
you.
taught
Let-
to be
let
like
me tell you, I
protectors,
was
so we
in a
have
war
a higher
zone.
morality index. You watch that survival, like you watch the survival shows from like Bear Grylls and all the other guys. Like you'll see these women like crying and fucking screaming they got no
I've
food,
seen that
and the guy's
clip.
like, yo, I'll
It's
give you some
hilarious.
fish, all right? Like you cool? like
It's
you know what I'm saying?
hilarious.
Like, do you see the same shit happening when the women gets more food? They're not gonna share. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is.
Of
That's how
course
they're.
they won't
That's how they're
share.
raised,
Hell
bro.
no, they won't share, but they'll eat off our plate.
Listen, to be fair, I came from a war zone. I seen like women on duty.
Every choice
Like, don't get me
matters.
wrong. These, like, it's phenomenal. It's better than those women in freaking sitting at home. You know what I mean? But in the end, like, imagine she just want to take a pee. She just want to take a pee, you know, and you have to like 3 freaking soldiers cover her. Yeah, like how stupid
Yeah,
is that?
and they call that.
And then when the guy tried to pee, he just take it in a corner. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh, and don't look. Then look. They fucking get naked. That's all freaking exploding. Oh, don't look. I was like, sorry, lady. It's like sports product. Don't ask me, don't
what
look.
they're doing with the military. They should cut out all the fucking DEI shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Fucking
agree.
shit, bro.
Tunnels of any Havoc forces
I agree
before
completely.
advancing to the lab.
You got these women who don't. Like I'm telling you, half of these chicks in the military, like they probably don't even know how to build their own fucking plate carriers. They don't even know how to set it up properly.
Oh, they
Probably don't even
usually
know how to
medic.
fucking
I've
set up their
seen
own,
it. They
like-
usually medic or just support.
Secure each
Like,
sector
it's pretty
one
much
by
They
this,
one.
probably
dude.
don't know
And
how to set
I'm
up
gonna
their
say
own,
this, and I'm sorry
pouch
about
and
it.
fucking dump
But
pouch
pretty
and
much like
fucking
freaking rigid.
placard. Like where are you supposed to put your fucking like sidearm and shit like that? They don't know how to fucking do half
Like,
that shit,
like
bro.
go to
Get
aircraft
that, bro.
mission and you can see that aircraft mission, no one wanna freaking go with women. No one wanna freaking go to women in the aircraft mission.
Cover me for a sec. Cover me for a sec.
I feel much
Oh
better.
shit! Oh shit! Bullets are flying.
Yeah. No,
I got it. Got him through the smoke. I killed 2 guys through the smoke, bro.
Alright.
Take it!
Allied troops engaging in objective Alpha.
Dude, if you look at the FF line, Where do I join?